Here's a quick look at app clips for Beatsy. Now, Beatsy is an augmented reality music visualizer app for iOS, and you can think of these app clips as being like little AR music videos. So they combine both a specific song and set of visual effects that are linked to that song. In this case, we're using an app clip with music from Fire-toolz off of their latest album here. And you can see that the effect that it's creating, it's gone and added this red sphere to the world here. So got the red sphere going on. And then we also have the lyrics of the song that are going to be circling around it. There's also some particle effects, and these are all going to show up when the song is paused. But once I actually start playing the music, notice how there's going to be some colors going on all the different surfaces around this visualizer. And then there's also going to be some distortion. So right under the visualizer in this area, there's going to be some distortion as the ground sort of bobs up and down. So I'm just going to play around 5 seconds or so here of the song. And you can see how the ground was kind of bobbing up and down based on the volume of the music. And then we also had those colorful effects going on that were kind of pulling up different surfaces around here. So you can see how they're actually pulling up the bench over there, for example. So a pretty neat effect. Now, with these app clips, you can really create whatever visual effect you're wanting here. And there's really a lot of creative options. So we're kind of hoping to see what musicians are wanting to create, and we're looking for musicians who might want to partner with us and collaborate on creating these app clips. So with Fire-toolz, for example, we collaborated on creating this experience. We designed the colors, kind of brainstormed some of the different effects, and then we went and actually implemented this all in collaboration with Fire-toolz here. Now, how do you actually get into these app clips in the first place? So imagine I do not have Beatsy. I just got a message from my friend that is saying, hey, check out this thing that I found. And in the iMessage, it's going to have this little card here that's showing up. So we have both the album artwork and then below it a little title that's telling us how we can actually go and launch this. So it's saying, hey, to see the Fire-toolz augmented reality musical experience, just tap the view button over here. Now, the cool thing about this is I don't actually have to have the Beatsy app installed ahead of time. I can just tap view. It would go in and download a minimal copy of the app, and then let me go and place that in the world, download the song, download all the effects and everything, and I can be right up and running without having the app installed ahead of time. So you can see how smooth that was. Now, if you're on a device, if you're sharing this link over social media, or you're getting to this over social media, you can also go and share it that way. So imagine now I was on social media, I tapped a link, I ended up on this Safari page here. I can go and launch the same effect just by tapping the view button at the top of my page here. And you might actually get a card that also pops up and says view on it as well, making it even more prominent. If you're on an Android or desktop, it would say, hey, to actually check this out, return to this page on an iOS device to go and view this. And you can see, again, we have the nice album artwork, we have the title of the song, and then instructions on actually going and launching this here. So again, I can just tap view, and then go place the visualizer in the world, downloads the song and everything, and we're all set. So we can very easily launch into that experience from a social media link as well. Now, once I have this experience, I can really just play around and position this visualizer wherever I want in the world. So I can go around here. I can pinch to scale it up and down, so I can make it really large, for example, scale it up like this. Skip ahead so we have some lyrics going on. I could scale it down to be more like desktop size instead. And you can see how it really kind of depends on whatever environment you're in. So the experience is kind of dependent on your environment, and it really lets users be creative too. So if they're wanting to share this experience, they can either take photos or videos of it, so they can capture photos and videos. Videos do require having the full app, but it's quite easy to upgrade. Or they can actually share a link to the experience itself and then send it over iMessage or send it using social media, and it'll link to that Safari page, and users can very easily launch it. Now, for musicians, besides having these creative options, so you're really able to create a kind of new experience. Like, unlike a music video, this is actually interactive. It really depends on where people are going and placing it in the world. And then you can also view it from different angles as well. And then kind of create your own work by having maybe your friends go stand next to it, integrating it into different scenes. So it really opens up and makes these experiences much more interactive than something like a music video. The other thing that users can do, though, is actually discover music this way. So they can kind of discover the song. And then there's actually a little button down here in the center of the bottom bar that lets you go and link out to a web page or to your social media pages or whatever. In this case, I have it going to the Fire-toolz Bandcamp page for their latest album. So you kind of can have a call to action as well that users can follow up on once they're discovering this experience. So right now for Beatsy, we're looking for musical partners or musicians who might be interested in creating these experiences and distributing their music this way. Specifically, I think we're looking for musicians that have a unique musical style, but also kind of a visual style as well, because we think these are really kind of cool. And we're looking for a musician who really wants to try to see what you can do using these app clips and using these custom effects. You don't need to have any sort of programming background. We would actually go and implement the effects themselves. But if you have some idea on like what you might want to create, that would really help. And we're looking for musicians who want to explore this and see what they can do and distribute their music this way. So if this sounds like something you might be interested in, just let me know. Also, let me know if you have any questions about app clips or what's possible using them. Thanks.